Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of Cape Fear Games in Wilmington, North Carolina. There's the stored hours and phone number up there. It is, the address is 470, no, I'm sorry, it's 4107, there we go, 4107 D, Oleander. So I'm doing a voiceover as usual, so that we don't run into any copyright issues with music. There's some dice. So there's a lot of board games and RPGs. Lots of figures to paint. So if you've got any thoughts or comments about any of these products, you can comment below if you would. This isn't really the section that I usually use, but some of my friends do like to paint miniatures. So if you'll go to Cape Fear Games website, you just Google that in Wilmington, and you will notice they have, from time to time, they have a bunch of events. I think in the recent past they've had a Lorcana release, which is a trading card game. There's some coins. Pretty cool. I think one of these has a Cthulhu thing on. There you go. So kind of cosplay coins, I guess. They've also done Pokemon releases, you know, tournaments. Down there at the bottom's white, those white boxes. There's some snacks. They have those white boxes have various cards. They put together bulk, and then they've also added some pretty decent cards to the bulk, so you can buy that. And those are of different games. Some of them Pokemon, some of them Magic, the Gathering, some of them probably Yu-Gi-Oh. There they've put together some on the left there that I got my hand on there. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. They've just put together, their own pack of sort of repacks. And then there's Pokemon. I'll probably get one of those as I leave. And you can actually, I will do that. But that's what I'm thinking at the time, is I'll probably get one of those. And you can watch me struggle with it with one hand while I film with the other hand. That did not work out. There's some Funko Pops. Need to use both hands for that. Anyway, there's some Pokemon singles. And some slabbed singles. You're not really supposed to go behind the counter here, but I did ask since I'm filming, and they allowed me to go back there and film. You just ask them what you're looking for. But you can see they've got some commander decks for Magic the Gathering, and there's Star Wars trading card game and different Pokemon products. There's some Volcana packs. So if you want to get booster boxes or elite trainer boxes, special sets, they have those as well. Now they also have a lot of board games, and we'll take a look at some of those as we go on. There's MetaZoo. I hadn't seen that in a while. Back there. They also have supplies to store your cards. Penny sleeves. I'm sure they call them something besides penny sleeves, but that's what I refer to them as. The little flimsy clear plastic that you put your card in, and then you can then put it in a top loader after that. Keep it nice and damage free. There's some 9-pocket binders, deck boxes, and their top loaders and sleeves come in different sizes, so you can get the fitted sleeves. There's some slabbed singles. Some of these are in Japanese and some are in English. And you can also go online there at the store. So you can order online and then shop and then pick up your order online, or I mean, pick up your order here in the store without having to wait for it to go through the mail or pay for shipping. So I'm just showing you an example on each of these computers, but I have to wait and exit out of it later because it takes my full attention to sit there and get back to the main menu. But if you're not looking through a camera lens, it is much easier to do. Yeah, you can hunt for the products that they have in store. And they'll hunt those down while you're shopping. They'll let you know if it's going to take too long. Like if they're super busy, they'll be like, you can come back in a couple hours, or if you've got a super large order, maybe a few days. But usually, they can just get it to you pretty quick. There's some beverages. I think we're going to go into, well, there's an ugly monster, dragon. We're going to go into the sideboard, and this is still part of the same business, but it's an adjoining room. And this is where you can go in and you can play board games in here, have a snack. They also have an area back here where they serve alcohol. So that's what that is. And snacks. They had just opened, so not anybody in here yet. They requested I come at one of the slowest days at the very slowest time. So by the time I'm done with the video, people start coming in. So I don't know if you can see it because it's a little blurry, but there's elf meat and dragon meat, and you can eat orc and unicorn if you want to eat a unicorn. That's very nice. Just like jerky, only it's fantasy jerky. Only you're really eating it, you're not pretending. I don't know that it's made from real unicorn, but I mean, our Darth Vader back there. Um, uh, the light's starting to mess with me. I'm going to try to stay away from that. So there's some of the board games. You can bring your own game if you want, but usually there's a different section. People bring their own games, like for tournaments. But you could do it here, I guess. So they have Discraft. So if you want to play disc golf, so there's one of those little catchers for mini frisbees, but they have full size ones. The little frisbees that are about the size of a coaster, and then the frisbees that are almost the size of a full frisbee. So there's some merch, and then you can keep your frisbees in these specially designed backpacks, and then here's the full size frisbees and full size receiver. I'm not sure if they call what they call that, frisbee catcher. I don't really play that. I mean, I've played it before, but I don't competitively play it. And they have bathrooms here, so that's nice. They plan on you being here for a while if you're here for a tournament or you're playing a game. If you're just gonna come in and shop, I mean, you don't have to be here, just come by for a few minutes or stay for quite a while. There's some squishmallows, I guess. Now, as I go into this back part, which is another place that you can play, I'm going to kind of maneuver my camera up, and what I'm doing is avoiding some of the people that are playing. Again, I don't have any model release forms, so I'm trying to not get people that are playing. And you can set your miniatures up in these little model buildings and things. Closer to, well, not I guess we're probably about halfway through at this point. Some models, but we're starting to get into the tabletop games. It's mixed in with other RPGs, role-playing games for those not familiar. Kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, and then updated versions of different themes. They have superhero type role-playing games. Looks like a sheet of magic cards. they've got framed. They're having a sale, so that's the old sale code right there. There's some miniatures, some of the miniature vehicles and monsters. These are on sale cheap, little miniatures. That you can just use if you wanna. If you don't want to create your own and just want to use them as markers or monsters in your D&D game or whatever game you're playing. Oh, hero clicks. There you go. More Funko Pops. There's some metal figures. There's a big owl monster. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Here's some D&D stuff. We're starting to get into Dungeons and Dragons here. Books for Dungeon Master to help with the campaign. Ah, who is that? That's Owl Monster, I guess. So some of these board games are like souped up versions of Clue, and then some of them are like the Cthulhu mythos and murder mystery games, all kinds of games. There's G.I. Joe, DC. They have Marvel games as well. There you go. Cthulhu. Poop. card games, kind of like exploding kittens type card games, or something against humanity type card games. I think those are puzzles back there. I wasn't paying attention when I filmed it, but yeah, I think they have puzzles as well. They've got your traditional games like Monopoly and those kind of games. There you go. There's some One Piece stuff you probably can't find, even in Walmart and Target. I know it looks like I'm taking a look at every single game they have in here, but actually, there's a good 40% of games that don't ever appear on the screen for even a split second. And there's no way I can focus in and give great detail, or it will take forever. So I didn't want the video to be several hours. This gives you an idea of whether you want to go to this store or not. If you like this kind of stuff, this is definitely the store to go to. They've got pretty. I've read about them online. Here's some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and Pokemon. The Pokemon tournaments they have here. That's just lands, full lands, nice looking, magically gathering lands. But Pokemon tins. There's some other games: Tomb Raider, Lord of the Rings. But it's pretty cool tournaments where they you pay a certain amount to play, and then you get a starter deck and some booster packs. I think they have some exclusive promo cards depending on if you participate or if you win different cards. I think we're approaching the end of the video. These are sleeves, themed sleeves. So there's One Piece. I can't remember what the other one was. Maybe, oh, Lorcana. Have some Lorcana sleeves. Before I get out of here, let me get a pack of these repacks they sell. So got their little theme guy there. Looks like a goblin with a Pokemon hat on. It's taking me a second there. I'm going to pay for this pack. And then you can guess what I'm doing. Am I Am I opening a pack with one hand? Am I making scrambled eggs? What am I doing? I don't know. I didn't think this far ahead. I don't have three hands. I don't, and and I don't have the equipment to, you know. So here, let's try the right hand. No, no. Well, let's turn it over. How about the left hand? No. Let's roll for dexterity. Now that's not going to happen. Here, can the skull eat it? No, that's not going to happen either. Let's film somebody that didn't ask to be on camera. That was real good of me. Okay, let's set it down but not be able to do anything with it. Now, if I can just wrap it around my head one time. There you go. Awesome. Now, very simply and gingerly and smoothly. Okay, that's not good. You can do it. A little more. Come on. There it goes. You can do it. Aha! Anyway, so I'm just spreading these out so you can kind of get an idea. These are really good packs for kids because, and the reason why I think it's pretty cool is um, you get, I mean, there's like 15 or 20 different sets, representation of sets. So most of it's commons, but there's a few uncommons and rares, and then there's some full and reverse full. And so that right there, I think that's a Cadabra base set. So that's pretty cool. Now it's not first edition or shadowless, but it's still cool, especially if you're a kid. You don't have access to that. There's some evolving skies. You don't have access to that if you're, you know, 8 or 10 years old, probably. If you're an adult, you can figure it out with the internet, I guess. Of course, again, you can just you can order these with their computer system. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a great place to go. It was a lot of fun. Ordered here plenty of times and got stuff. It's pretty good. So if you're in Wilmington, check it out. We get a closing shot of the screen up here. Bye, guys.